Hey guys, Steve Welch here with Beam and Toyota in Nashville. Going to answer your question on how to install a front license plate onto a new Toyota Camry. It's actually very easy to do, and I'm going to show you how to do it right now. So first off, what I want you to notice is it doesn't look like you have any spot on here that you're going to just screw into. And the reason for that is that you actually have in your trunk the bracket, right? So now, and there's a little button over here you can release it with. But if you look for it, you're going to look for this right here. All right, that's your front license plate bracket. All right, so now they're not always installed in every state, but if you get it new, it's going to have the bracket in there. So now this one's going to a state that requires a front license plate. So before I deliver it to that customer, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make sure that this one is on here, right? So the first thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to kind of notice that how everything is down here. But you got two little bubbles right here, and those are going to become very, very important. All right, so I'm going to set this up in a way that hopefully will catch exactly what I'm about to do. All right, so first off, I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to open this. All right, once you open this, you're going to be able to see it's got your full bracket right here. We'll kind of take a look, right? And plane's coming up beside me, right? So but what you'll see is that you're going to want this on the bottom, because that's what's going to hold it, right? So if you look where that's lined up, you'll kind of figure everything else out, right? So you kind of look and you'll see that you're going to line it up just like this, right? And these other screw holes, you'll see that they kind of go into a spot down there. I'm going to show you that. I'm going to kind of get down on one knee. And what you'll see is right here, there's these little divots right here. Same thing. So you got that over there, and they're kind of hard to find on this piece here, but it's just below. So once you see this one, you're going to come just over here, and you'll see another one down here, right here. So it's right here. Like I said, there's sometimes they're kind of hard to see where they line up. All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to kind of set this back up, my little recorder here. I'm going to open the rest of the bag, and you do get instructions in here, right? But you're going to have this little baggie. All right, so what you need is you need the long ones to hook it up, and the short ones are for your license plate, right? So what I'm gonna do is, and if you want to know why you can tell that, it's got the little head on there for that. This one's got your little head here, so you can use either a Phillips head screwdriver, or if you're a little bit smarter, you'll use something like this, which has the 10 millimeter on the top, so that you can actually put this in there just like this, right? So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna line it up, and a lot of times what I like to do is I like to just kind of come here. You got to poke it through and start it. So if you start this, could take a little bit to get started, but once you start it, you'll see it kind of works real easy right there. You poke the one side through, come in here, poke the second side through, right? And then come back to your divot. You can poke this through. At least get them started, like I said. And back to that same little divots over here. You want to give it some force so that it'll cut, right? You don't need to drill this, and I guess you could, but you know, you don't really need to. But I got all of them in there, right? And I just did that to show you. Back them out. They're all the same. Back that out. Back this out. Back this out. All right. Now I'm gonna leave this in here. More airplanes. And then you just kind of line this up to the hole, and since you already have it started, since it's already started, you don't have to really fight it. All right, you come into each spot and it's going to start, and I don't tighten them all the way until I got them all in there for good reason. So you get to that one and it just doesn't quite line up or something, you can get yourself a little help and allow it to move. All right, so what you're going to do now, come in here and just tighten it up. And I'm not skipping through anything, so you can kind of see the way that everything goes. It's on there good and tight, right? The next thing I'll do, take these two screws, and now here's where I'll use my Phillips, which I have a screwdriver here. And then if you had the plate that you wanted to put on there, whether it's a vanity plate or a state plate or whatever, put that on there. But what I'm going to do is, for this customer, I'm just going to run it all the way in and run it all the way in over here. So now if you take a look now, everything is put on all the way around and it's now good to go. And you are ready to install your plate. You put your plate down in here, right here, and you're good to go. So another plane coming, but Steve Welch here, Beaman Toyota in Nashville. So you guys have a great day. We'll talk to you soon. And here's how you put your license plate on. Have a good one. Bye.